Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, viewers. Welcome to the next installment of the Youth Academy Challenge with Whitby Town, where we can only use players that come from our Youth Academy, as the name suggests. If you're new here, that's the premise of the series. We are currently in the Vanarama National League. We did start in Vanarama National League North. It was a crazy season to get promoted last season. If you missed it, check it out. We are currently 16th in the Vanarama National League, which is a bit crazy. We found... Well, the 4-2-3-1 pressing tactic has always been a strong in full manager, and it is working for us. We have brought in some good Youth Academy players in the past. We actually do have, if we have a look, a new head of youth development, James Rusby. The previous one was a bit stinky, and as I said, the last youth intake wasn't the best. So we were like, okay, if it's poor, he's going to get released, and we're going to bring in a new one. This one, he's fairly determined, which is good. 16 determination is good. He actually has like average stats in working with youngsters and potential ability and judging player potential, all that stuff, which is great. So this is going to be his first intake. We'll see how he does. Is there anything else to say before we click on these youth intakes? Also, I can see that most of you guys come here for the youth intakes. There'll be also a season review portion after the intakes, so make sure you stay for that to see how players are developing, how we're doing, and what's happening at the club. And yeah, now let's just jump into the youth intake. Also, there's some smelly ones. Whoa, 3.5 stars. Aliyu Adeyemi. Okay, that's pretty crazy. We're going to start at the bottom and then we're going to get to Aliyu at the end. Wow, okay. Let's start off with half a star potential players. So we have top talents and elite talents. I've never seen a youth player with that particular ability. I'm excited for him. Okay. Let's start. Russell Woodward. If they're smelly, we'll just quickly go by him and not waste our time on them. Russell, okay, to be fair, if we increase his pace, he's got good determination. He has an okay crossing, dribbling, and finishing. Off the ball, okay. Look, unfortunately, we don't have... My girlfriend's not here to help me review the players, but, you know, we'll try to get her in there next season, maybe, for the next review. 5'9", but okay, I think Russell Woodward might be pretty decent if he develops in the Youth Academy. He has a good foundation, average physical, so we're not too upset. Next, Harry Anston, another right winger, 11 pace, 10 pace, 11 acceleration, professional. To be fair, these are good personalities, the first two at least. 5'3", that's a bit... He's technically okay, very determined, 15, that's good. Crossing, again, good foundation, high potential. If he develops, and he actually might due to personality and determination, his work rate's a bit, but Henry Aston, I'm not upset. He might become something. We have an abundance of right wingers and just wingers in general, which is a bit annoying. And I can see the next one, all of them. We have so many wingers. I don't need all of them. So we might try to convert some into cams and maybe strikers, maybe fullbacks, I don't know. We actually have a striker that came, I don't know if you guys remember, Leo, I think his name was Leo Lloyd. He 6'7" Welsh striker. He's actually in the first team, is doing pretty okay, which is exciting. Next, Daniel Scott, half a star. Okay physicals, 10 agility, 10 acceleration, 10 pace, 60 natural fitness. He can jump kind of, 5'9", good determination, fairly professional again. Okay, I think the new head of development is paying off with his good personality. No player traits, technically average, can't really cross, but he can be we're using so our CDMs are Segundo Volantes. I don't think he's going to be a good enough Segundo Volante, but maybe a cam in the future, or if we change position like formations, he might do something in that new system, Daniel Scott, but it's just bang average, so we'll just move on. We have a lot of so we done. Okay, next I think we missed Liam Fermi. Driven, that's great. 18 determination is great. Crossing, dribbling, fit 10, 10, 7. That's okay. Flair 11, he's a leader. Teamwork 18, work rate 12. 5'9" again. Another right winger. He's 16. His potential's that's a bit unfortunate, but what was his name? I lost him. Liam Farmery. He's someone to look out for because he might actually develop due to his personality and his determination. If we look up Paul Oldman, I think. Oh, he's a star. So we're oh, oops. I wasn't supposed to look at Liam Farmery. He's a 1-star rated player. We're supposed to look at Badu. But just well, forgive me for that. Unambitious, that's a bit smelly. 13 pace, 13 acceleration, that's good. Flair 9, leadership 13. Mentals are dreadful. Physical technicals are dreadful. And it's the story of these wingers in the lower leagues in the youth academy. They sometimes can run, but can't do anything off the ball, on the ball, which is like, we'll see how he develops. Maybe he'll become something, but Samuel Badu, I don't think he's gonna help us in any way. Stuart Morgan, right back. Okay, we do need fullbacks. We need defenders. Like, that's our number one, like, area to strengthen. It's the defense is annoying me, and we just need big men at the back, please. 5'9". I'm not upset. For a fullback, 5'9" is acceptable. 6 tackling, 5 positioning, 6 passing, marking. Young fullback on ambitious acceleration, pace. No, I don't think Stuart Morgan's going to amount to anything, unfortunately. Nothing really stands out. He works well in a team. He's okay, like, running-wise. He can run decently quick. He's 15, so maybe he'll develop, but I'm not holding my breath for Stuart Morgan. I think he's the last half a star, so now we can look at the 1-stars. Fran Jennings, 11 pace, 18 determination again, determined winger, 5'8", 14 teamwork. Okay, he in theory should develop well. He in theory should be developing well. Currently not great, a bit average. Average is not bad. Well, clear by definition. However, his decisions is 1, which is terrible. 2 off the ball. 1 concentrate. The mentors, man, is killing these youngsters. Is ruining their careers. Did we? Oh, there's even more top talents. I forgot to scroll. This one's been a mess. I'm really sorry. I don't know. I didn't realize how many top talents we have. So Russell, we looked at Fran, Harry Aston, we looked at Paul Oldham, we looked at Liam Farmery, we looked at Daniel Scott, Bawadu. Okay, Liam Vardy, he's a DM, so maybe deep line playmaker, expecting good passing. Maybe he could be a new Segundo Volante for the team. Okay. 5'9", that's annoying. First touch is good, dribbling is okay. Technical 10, leadership 12, decisions 10. Okay, there is a foundation yet again. Personality's balanced, that's not terrible. Injury prone, smelly. I don't think it's going to be amazing, but we'll never know. Everyone's going to get a contract, and we'll see how they do. I feel like I said it every time, but that's what we're going to do for those who are new here. Everyone gets a contract. And so will Liam Vardy, although I'm not really excited by him. Jack Moss, left-hand side, can play left wing-back. Can he work rate and teamwork is exceptional. Good determination, balance. He's an enthusiastic winger. Can't do anything on the ball. Off the ball, he can't really run physically. And it's just another one. Jack Moss, what do you even do with him? Really? Again, please let me know if you have any players that you spot that maybe I'm missing stuff about them. If he doesn't develop, he'll probably just get released in reality. Lee Coates, another fullback. Have we looked at Lee Coates? No, we haven't, and maybe we shouldn't have. Fairly loyal, which is nice to see that he won't leave us. 13 fitness, 11 balance. His physicals are okay. Tackling, marking, and positioning. So he's not a defender, really. Maybe winger. He might be a winger. 9 cross and 7 dribbling. Decisions 8. Composure, no. Maybe. Another one, just really disappointing, Lee Coates. And then Ian Woodley, a ball-winning midfielder who can also play central attacking midfield, which we are using in our tactic. So let's see, Ian Woodley. Unambitious, which is annoying. Short passes with 3 passing. That's bad. Determination 12, teamwork 9, physicals. Again, just nothing there from Ian Woodley. Really poor from him. But he's got good potential. We'll put him in the youth academy. I don't know. But there's nothing like to say about these players. Though a lot of them are bang average with nothing really to like make them stand out. But we'll see how they develop, if they develop. Okay, now elite talents. We have a goalkeeper, which we already have a pretty decent one in the youth academy. We have, and 2 centre-backs and a wing-back. Oh my god, please, please, please. We start at the bottom. Mark, by the way. That's what he is. I know it's not how it's spelled, but that's what we're going to call him. Mark, by the way. Mark, please be tall. Please know how to defend. He's 6 foot. He can kind of jump. Unambitious, which is annoying. Plays out trouble with 7 passing. Okay. A bit disappointing. He's brave. He's aggressive. But he can jump. He's 65 kg with 5 strength. That's annoying. He is 15, so maybe he'll grow taller, stronger, quicker, maybe. His pace is not terrible. Unambitious is a bit annoying. Can offer us coverage in DM and right back. Tackling is not bad. Marking 6. You're thinking tackling, marking, tackling 8 and 6 is not bad. We have had centre-backs with 3 tackling who are in the starting 11, so believe me, this is not that bad. Work rate is good. Okay, maybe Mark by the well. We'll give him 3 years in the youth academy. Hopefully he can grow bigger, stronger, and all that stuff. Cian Finnegan, we always get a good Irishman, because our manager, Kieran Oggy, a hero from a previous save, is Irish, and we always get one good Irish player in every intake, it seems. So can Cian Finnegan be that big centre-back who knows how to defend? He's 6'1", he can jump. He's got a good first touch. Mentally is okay. Positioning is 5. Tackling 8, that's okay. Marking 7. Unambitious, annoying again. But he's a bit stronger. He's 6 strength. I think he might be our future centre-back. We're 15 years old. I think I'm actually pretty pleased. It's not amazing, outstanding straight away. But he's tall. He can jump. And he's okay defensively. Better than what we got already. So yeah, Cian Finnegan. I'm not too upset actually. We'll try to put him on all developments, mentoring, everything, make him the best we can, because he might be the future leader at the back, which shows a lot about where we are currently as a club. Now, Sune Johansson, a Danish goalkeeper, maybe another Kasper Peter Schmeichel-esque player. 6 foot, okay. He is 15, so he has time to grow. And one-on-ones is poor, passing is poor, reflex is below average, rushing is poor. He can see well. He can jump decently high. He's pretty quick. So if we want a sweeper keeper option, I guess Sune Johansson is our guy. Mercenary personality. I don't mind letting him go. I don't think he's not as good as a previous goalkeeper we have renamed. Which you'll see in the season review section, which is coming up next. Decisions, he makes good decisions. He's determined, maybe he'll develop. But Sune Johansson a bit underwhelming. Now, however, before we click on him, I just want to say thank you to everyone who is clicking on these videos, who's watching, who's liking, who's commenting, and I implore you to keep it going if you're new here. This is the biggest player that has come from the Youth Academy so far, so please subscribe to watch how he develops, who else we get, how the club develops. Stick around and you will not be disappointed, I promise. And now, Aliou Adeyemi, please don't be 5'2", and please be quick. Okay, he's 5'9", 11 acceleration, 7 pace. Okay, teamwork and work rate's good. We are not using wingbacks, we are using wingbacks as a left defender. First touch, dribbling, and crossing's okay. Leadership 15, which is nice to see. Likes ball played into feet, that's fine. Jumping reach 7, so he's a bit better in the end than the previous fullbacks. Okay, to be honest, he's not that bad. He's actually pretty good. Marking is, but we can develop that. Tackling is actually pretty good. Technique's okay. Concentration is good. Decisions is good. He's not going to be offering coverage at centre back, but as a left back, Aliou Adeyemi at 15 years old, he can develop. He's 3.5 stars already. Mentally, he's very well rounded, very good. Just technical's done nice and easy to improve. So I think maybe first we'll tell him to work on his pace, and then we'll try to get his marking and positioning and tackling up. But Aliou Adeyemi is not terrible, and I'm actually pretty excited by him. He's Nigerian, so that's a cool nationality, and yeah, we'll see how these players develop. But thank you for being here. I know a lot of you are going to click off, so I'll see you in the next video, in the next youth intake. But those of you who want to stay, and I hope all of you stay, we'll see you in the season review next, and we'll see how we ended off the season and what has happened in the club and how the players have developed from previous intakes. See you there. And now for the season review portion of the video. Thank you to those who stayed. We were supposed to start an actual season review that you usually get in season. For some reason, this season it didn't work. It didn't load. So we just got this email saying season review. We can't click on anything here unless I'm being blind. This is our overall best 11 for those interested. But yeah, I know the goal this season. If we actually look, the email. Oh. We are building a new stadium. I didn't ask for this. The board felt it is more beneficial, and yeah, everything's to be decided. It will be in Whitby, where we are currently located with our squad, with our team. Yeah, everything's to be decided, but I'm not really excited about this because I feel like that's going to bring a lot of debt, and it'll be stifling our progress as a club more than furthering it. Can't see the goal of the season, but it was Jack McCourt scoring a goal from outside the box, if you can picture that in your head. So these were the results for the season. We did finish 17th. And yeah, it was rocky. We got off to a brilliant start with 2 wins. And then if we look, maybe... I preferred this. I used to do the schedule, but I prefer the past positions, actually. So we started off really well. With the wins up to 4th in the league. I thought back-to-back promotions maybe on the table, but no, soon my dreams were crushed with continuous losses. We lost 5-1 twice in a row when we bounced back, and then we roller coasted up and down until we stabilized around the 15th to 17th mark. I was actually very pleased to not be like scrapping for relegation in 19th, like 20th, 19th places. Interestingly enough, I thought our players are regional division quality, but it turns out even like Jermaine Tansey, obviously, he's a good round national North and South player, which a lot of other clubs also have this type of players. We have the advantage that our players are going to grow and develop. Like, for example, Joaquin Lasumba, like he is a commenter who requested we name a right winger after him. So Fielding has now been renamed to Joaquin Lasumba. He is probably, I would say, rookie of the season this season. 29 appearances, 8 goals, 5 assists from the right wing. His height, he is 6'1", really helps with like just pinning the small fullbacks that other teams have, which has also been happening to us this whole season, so it's only fair. He did get a proper contract, £325 a week. It's no small fee, but I believe Lasumba is worth it. So this was our tactic this season. We are just trying to get the ball into the box and cross across the floor, although we have brought up Leo Lloyd into the first team. He's also been developing very well, and he is also within a shout for Rookie of the Season. He actually probably should edge it, as he has played 20 appearances, all from none from the bench. And he scored 10 goals, so 1 in 2 for an 18-year-old striker. He is 6'7". We trained his physicality in the youth teams. This is how he developed in the youth teams. In the youth teams, he's played 25 games, 13 goals, so not the greatest, craziest record of a C, but he's doing it in the first team, which is what it's really about. And he offers some presence in defensive corners and set pieces, and also offensively, of course, from the corners. He has been amazing. They say we should improve his shooting. I disagree. I think let's get his aerial and physical stuff up for as long as we can. I think it stops growing around 20, maybe even 18. I'm not really sure, but I heard they can grow until 20. We'll see if that's true, but very pleased with Leo Lloyd coming to the team. Barrett, I hate this man. He is getting released. I gave him so 5 appearances, 2 off the bench, and in 2 of those games he got 2 red cards, and they were pivotal red cards that really annoyed me. And he is not developing. He is not the Cam that we deserve as a club to offer some backup to handy sides. As a result, he is getting released, set for release. Bye Lewis Barrett. I'm sorry if you liked him. He probably didn't have any fans because he's nothing special, and he has pissed me off. So that is the end of Barrett. Obviously, so we have now started using Segundo Volantes. Apparently, it's the meta this year to use Segundo Volantes, so why not? And Garwood has developed pretty well this season, continuing from where we last left off at 19. Billy Garwood, he's doing pretty well for us. 4 assists this season, not bad. Average rating of 6.63. There was a periods where I played a 5-back, I played a 4-4-2, I played the 4-2-3-1, I played a 4-3-3, and in those positions Billy played different played in different positions with different tactics, and it kind of ruined his performances, average rating. But on a whole, as a segundo volante, he's been pretty good, and that's probably the tactic we'll be using going forward. Next to him, of course, Wilfred Williams. Development has dropped off this season. I don't know why. He has played 28 games, 2 assists and a goal this season, which is nice to see. He's still like technically good enough for our team and will be the segundo volante next season. It's a shame that his physicals haven't like exploded. But we'll keep him around, and he'll probably be the CDM for the foreseeable future as a segundo volante. We are training his strength, but probably it should be more pace than strength in reality, as bombing up and down as a segundo volante probably need it. But that's Wilfred Williams for you. Josh Brazil was actually also a rookie that we moved. I think he played a bit last season as well near the end, but you can see he had an explosive amount of growth. His tackling has, I think he used to be 5, so it went down in the youth academy, but now it's stabilizing. He is 6'2", 16 jumping reaches, mainly the reason why he gets in the team. 8 marking, 7 positioning, 6 heading is okay. He scored 3 goals this season and got an assist, which is nice to see that we have some offensive capabilities in the air right now. Finally, he is 19 and he will be probably the starting centre back for the foreseeable future. As we did get a couple in the youth academy for those who have seen them, which is pretty nice that has happened. Crispy Bacon is still our goalkeeper and will be our goalkeeper for the foreseeable future. 207 appearances, 340 conceded is a bit unfortunate, but he's been, I think he's an icon at the club now. Club info. He's a legend now. He's been moved up to legend because he has been actually performing very, very well. If we actually probably should go to squad, it'll probably be a bit easier and go by appearances to see who deserves to be credited. So yeah, Crispy Bacon 7.04, our best player yet again. That has been keeping us in the leagues and pretty much got promoted last season. So big ups to him. Easy or Eze, starting centre back, but he's maybe being pushed out to right back right now. Because he has the pace, he's not the tallest, and he has been getting destroyed in the aerial battles. That's why Brazil it got those that many starts in the season. But I feel like there might be actually another centre back that we have brought through the youth academy that has been promoted. If I can find him, his name is Robles. If anyone can spot him before me, here we go. Mr. Carlos Alberto Robles. I think he came in 2 years ago. He's now 18. He's got 10 jumping reach, which is not ideal. He is 6 foot. He has got the strength. He is pretty, I'm going to say pretty pacey, which just shows that like what level we are. But he can tackle, okay position, okay marking. Mentally he's okay. He's just a bit uncomposed on the ball. I don't mind him smashing it if needs be. He has been developing pretty well. And Carlos Roberts will probably be our starting centre back alongside Brazil next season, which really weakens our defence, but we need to make that shift. I've started to develop a bit of a hatred for Adley, so I mean, maybe I keep him to like have him retire at the club because he's been here technically his whole career, and he is a backup. We're going to need some backups, and he's still on paper pretty good, but he has frustrated me this season, man. And our penalties he's given away, and maybe it's my fault that I told him to tackle harder and he has 6 tackling, but it's his 4 jumping reach that really frustrates me, because even a 5'7" winger that has like 6 jumping reach has destroyed us because of Adley's inability to mark and be like a force in the air. And then he's offensively, he's got 5 assists. He's overperforming his XG, fair enough, but it's not worth the pain he brings defensively. So he's going to get relegated. Unfortunately, same with Vos, who is basically the same player as him. Also pretty like mentally gifted fullback, if I can find him. But he is not developing at all. He's dropped off actually. He's a 2-star player now. It's just been a disaster class from him. And I don't think he's going to develop that well in the future, which saddens me. But maybe in the next, like, well, he's not 17, he's still 17, so maybe 18 when he grows and, you know, he starts getting most of his development relies on his performances. Maybe then he'll have a boost. But it just saddens me. Means a lot of these people are going to get released. Like Sculion, he's been pretty poor in the youth academy, and he's not. Well, he's got good potential. I think I put him out on the development list. Maybe someone can pick him up for long. He's not terrible. He's just not good enough just yet. Peeve, he's pretty poor. He's going to get released. I've promoted him. He's pacey. No, ish. I thought he had 12. Oh, I read that wrong. Yeah, he probably should be released, but I did offer him a new contract because I thought we didn't have a left back until we just got one now in a youth academy, and I think he should go. So try sell him on or loan him out somewhere. He has been loan listed, but no one wants him. Unfortunately, Joseph Moore. Mark Clark is also one of the ones who's never really picked it up. Had a couple appearances, never really impressed. And never really developed. If anything, he has regressed since he came through, and I think it's time to cut our losses on him. Larson just been promoted. We'll probably keep him for a little bit, see if he can do anything in starting 11. Is there anyone? Evans, I brought him in, but his potential is kind of off-putting me. He is tall as a fullback, and he has been actually covering for Adley at right back when he was getting destroyed. He kind of offered us like a taller wing back, but now I think Eze will be able to do that role better. McKinley, a couple of appearances here and there, has been developing, so we'll keep him for now. Green was not able to get any performances, and as a result he's been regressing. I don't know if we keep him. He didn't actually even make it to Antigua and Barbuda under 18s or under 20s. Oh no, is that him? No, it's just a random player. I guess they don't have a national team for him to play, and he's never been called up. Unfortunately, and I don't see him maybe as a rotation option because he is 6'3", but it's very unlikely. Ekwemene, I'm ready to cut my losses on him. We did give him all those appearances, I think, in the first or second season. Although, no, free tackling at centre back or even wing back is unacceptable. I'm prepared to cut a loss on him. We can't have a mega. We don't have an under 21s, and the board refuses to give us an under 21s. And as a result, it's pretty impossible. Like, we can't keep all these players. We have to release them. I think Don Barnes, he's not done anything. He's been a rotation option, 10 appearances overall, but he hasn't impressed. Hasn't done anything. I'm ready to release him at the end of the season. Same with Gordon. He's been an okay option. Rotation. We'll keep him. Not developing on anything, but you know. Where is he? The other centre back, was it? No, it's not Evans. Evans, maybe, is that his name? If we go here, Duncan, that's the one. Duncan's been. He's been frustrating as well. He's 5'11", says jumping reach of 11, but he gets destroyed in the air, misses all his headers. Although he isn't anticipation of 6, I guess it makes sense. But he's been a pain. I'm thinking maybe back up left back, keep him here, but he's not playing centre back no more. He's really frustrated me to my limit. And also, I think we missed out one of the biggest stars of this season, Handysides. Well, it doesn't look like it. 2 goals, 1 assist, average rating 6.42, but he has been the best development player. Star rating, I think he actually may have overtaken McCourt, who has picked up a 4-month injury. Yeah, he has. He's technically our best player, and the team does play better when he's in at that cam role. I think that's all squad news and development-wise. I don't think we've overlooked it. In the under 18s, no one really exciting coming through just yet. If we look at... Oh, it doesn't even... We can't even see how these players perform in the under 18s, which is a bit annoying. If there's a better skin for this type of stuff, please let me know so it shows their youth appearances. But looking for... I don't... Baptiste, who was... they said he was going to be amazing, has not really picked up and improved. I don't know, probably won't release him, probably keep him for 1 more year. But that was definitely one disappointing intake. This was a bit better. Luke Wilmot, of course, is our goalkeeper that we touted to be pretty good. I think we might move him up to the senior squad, release the other 2 goalkeepers, Osse and I think Smith, or maybe Evans was his name, as they are not going to be in our future plans, and Luke Wilmot actually might be, as he probably will be overtaking the goalkeeper mantra after Crispy Bacon retires. It's going to be very, very scary, but we need to, give him some game time. So they probably will play a couple games that we are destined to lose regardless, and that's going to happen. And I'm pretty sure that's everyone covered that is worth covering. If we go, I think we have some news in the sense of the cup run, of course, because we don't have the season review. I can show you the cup run, but we have had a crazy FA Cup run, which I'll show you what it helped us facilitate. If we look, so we start against Southport. We drew and then we won on penalties. I thought, well, maybe another penalty-ish season, but that actually did kind of happen. Next game we destroyed York, 3-0. Then we played Morecambe, we drew, and then we took them to penalties, which I back us on penalties. I'll be honest, Crispy Bacon has actually got a decent percentage when it comes to saving the pens. Played Grimsby, took them to a draw again, and then we beat them on penalties again, which was great to see. An on goal from Brazil in that game was kind of heartbreaking, especially 3 minutes after we just scored. But Morgan, 8.1, he got that rating for a reason. And then we played West Ham. I think they got relegated and now they just got promoted back to the Premier League, finishing first in the season. We drew them 1-1, and I thought maybe there's a trend here happening where we draw in the first leg, and then we take them and beat them on pens. Unfortunately, we got molested. 4-0. If it wasn't for Crispy Bacon, it would have been 10, but he picked up a 8.2 in that game. Eze was poor. We tried Green. Brazil was kind of poor. Mitchell at left back is still kind of underwhelming, and I mean the whole team performed badly, and it could have been a lot more. But 4-0 was actually pretty respectable for the team just got promoted for a championship. In the FA Trophy, it was, I think, short-lived. Is it not showing? Why is it not showing? Yeah, we got destroyed by Scunthorpe in the FA Trophy third round, and that was the end of that run. But Lloyd did pick up a goal, which was great to see for him. But we did get destroyed 4-1, and I think that's the cup runs and all the performances. It's a shame we didn't get a proper season review. Club Vision, if we have a quick look, because we got a lot of money. As you can see, we had 651k at one point here, and then 618. And when there's money in the bank, you have to spend it, or the board won't do anything with it. You have to ask them, and we asked for the facilities. And I'm just trying to find where. Board. So we have the improvement of youth facilities is going up in 3 months. In a month, the youth facilities is being improved. Also, that improves our youth level, which is actually really exciting, as that means we should be getting better youngsters in theory that play at a higher level, which I'm looking forward to now that we have a decent head of youth development. And we also improved our training facilities yet again to obviously give them a boost in development, which has happened in 3 months. And yeah, that's the club news so far. We are a favourite personnel. Kieran Oggy is. Aliou Adeyemi is our new hot prospect. And we have adequate junior coaching, basic youth recruitment still. Probably ask over the summer for some more basic, for more youth recruitment and junior coaching. But yeah, these are the facilities. And I think that is everything I can show you this season. I'm trying to keep this as brief as possible, as I think we're going to be in the Vanarama National League for 10 years. I hate this league. This league is my kryptonite. It's very competitive and very difficult to get out of, as like there's always 6 clubs that are professional and the rest are semi-professional. We are the same professional club, and it's difficult. We're going to struggle. We can't sign any players that come down from the Premier League youth academies and stuff, and I historically struggle and hate this league. There's only one promotion spot and in the playoffs, and I think we might be here for 10 years. That's why I'm trying to keep it quick and concise. Also, did we mention Jermaine Tansey and his performances? 15 goals, top goal scorer again, 114 performances, 61 goals. He, despite not developing well, is going to be up. Oh, he did have a boost recently, but despite, looking the way he looks and having a terrible personality, he is going to be the guy for the foreseeable future with his pace and his finishing, which actually, did it go up? I think he did go up by 1 to 13, which is good to see. And I think that's where we're going to leave it off. So if you made it this far into the video, please do leave a like, leave a comment, giving me advice on tactics, on youth players, how to train them. Any advice really is very welcome, or just saying hi. I always respond. And yeah, please subscribe to not miss the next season review and youth academy intake and what we do as a club, how do we develop, and yeah, don't miss the journey. And I'll see you in the next one, hopefully. Bye.